My name is Kat. I'm 34 years old and I'm from Canada. I started practicing Muay Thai pretty late. I was 28 and I started in Canada. I do remember my first Muay Thai class. The moment I hit the pads, I just loved it and never looked back since. I decided to leave Canada after I graduated. I have a degree in health sciences and I was looking to maybe move abroad after that and continue my studies. And then I ended up jumping on a last-minute trip to Thailand with my friends. And during that trip, I thought to move here and try fighting for a few years because school is always going to be there, but my body maybe not so much. So now I'm just taking the chance to do what I love while I can. I think fighters from all over the world should come to Phuket because it's the best mix. You have so many gyms here. There is a high level of fighting, a lot of stadiums to choose from. And besides fighting outside of it, we have beautiful beaches. We have a really good mix of fighters from around the world. Good food, good weather, and traffic's not so bad as Bangkok. My training sessions here, getting used to Thai style training is definitely different. You know, you think you know or you have authentic Muay Thai training back home, but it's definitely not the case. When you come here, you realize how much you don't know, and it's really humbling. And you also see how hard people around you are working here, and it's really a reality check, but it's awesome because it really will push you. Yeah, there's definitely days where I want to quit. Sometimes I just don't want to go to training, and a lot of the times when I'm nervous before a fight, or before I'm about to get on, I tell myself it's the last time. That's it. But then you get in there and you do your thing, and afterwards you have a whole new set of motivation. I train at KBL Muay Thai, and honestly, it's the best. I'm so lucky to have them. I feel like it's my family here in Phuket. I've never felt support like this ever, and they've really taken me in with a lot of kindness and a lot of grace. I didn't think that I could become so much tougher than I did. I thought it was tough when I first came here. But honestly, being pushed so far past my limits, it's been really, really amazing to be challenged like that. And I think that will make a huge difference for the rest of my life. Absolutely, I want to thank Kru Bangli, my coach, for everything that he's done for me. When I first moved to Phuket, actually, I didn't know him, and I used to walk by the gym that I train at now. And I remember saying hi to him on my way to training, and I never thought that he would become such an integral part of my life. He took me in when I was looking for a gym. He took me in when I only had one fight, and honestly, I wasn't very good, and he did a couple pad rounds with me, and I don't know why, but he decided to train me and to get me fights. And honestly, he believes in me more than I believe in myself sometimes. And so without him pushing me and without that support, there's no way that I'd be able to make my dreams in Phuket come true. So thank you to him. I owe him everything. A typical training day for me, I get up around anywhere between 6 to 7 a.m. depending on what I'm training. In the mornings, it's a bit of a mix. Sometimes I'll do a Muay Thai session, sometimes I'll do a sparring session, sometimes a bit of strength and conditioning or go for a run. And in the afternoons, I always go to KBL from 4 o'clock to usually around 7. And so we start with sort of your typical Muay Thai class routine. We skip, we shadow box. We do a few rounds on the bag, a few rounds on the pad, a few rounds sparring, and we always finish off with good old school Thai style training. We do our sit-ups, our pull-ups, our push-ups, and our neck exercises. I think my most important fight so far, I wouldn't say it was the most high-profile one. For me personally, it was a fight where I was coming off a bad loss and I was going into this next fight with not a lot of confidence. And then my coach came up in the middle and told me to just go. And so that's what I did. Even though I wasn't sure I was going to win, I just kind of relaxed into it and I just fought the best that I could. And in the end, I won through decision. And I think that not allowing myself to give up is definitely a feeling that I'm going to remember and carry through for the rest of the fight. So for me, that was kind of a turning point in how I think about fights and mid-fight as well. I think I fell in love with Muay Thai because it's so brutal. Like, it's about heart and it's about power as well. And so to see such a brutal sport still be able to retain those values of being humble, of being respectful, and I don't know, it all comes together so well, and I feel like that duality is probably what I love most about Muay Thai. I've been sponsored with Rise pretty much since the beginning, which is about exactly a year now today. I decided to sign the contract with Rise because they believed in me since the very beginning. I hadn't fought big fights, I hadn't had many fights, and so to have someone like that who sticks with you from the beginning, I think that's absolutely priceless. And so let's see how far we can both go together. What I like most about Rise is probably the people. The shop is amazing and all the staff is great. I think I love coming in here because all the staff really knows the product and they're always really excited about the product. There's always new inventory coming in and they want to show you, they want to help you try it on, and all in all, it's just good vibes.